The campaign to find the best beginner or mild safety razor brings us to the Edwin Jagger DE89. For many a year now in the wet shaving community, this has been recommended as a good option for beginners and for people who like a mild shave. I used and reviewed this a fair few years ago on my website shavingadvisor.com, which you can see a link to that in the description to the review on the website. And it most definitely came out as a good option for people who are new to wet shaving, or those that require a mild shave and shave daily. In the video we'll take a look at the features and design of this razor. I'll do a quick demo shave and I'll provide you guys with some feedback. I'm looking forward to doing a demo shave, so I haven't shaved for this for a good few years now, so it's a bit of a revisit for me. The last two video reviews was for the Merkur 34C and the Merkur 23C, which are both mild safety razors that I could recommend for people new to wet shaving with safety razors. As for the cost, in the US you're going to pay anything between $30 to $50 US. Prices vary from around different stores, and also on which model. If you get the classic version, it's always a little bit cheaper. You get versions that are gold coloured as well, and they're a little bit more expensive. In the UK you pay anything from around about £22 to about £45, depending on which version you buy and which store you buy it from, or in the UK, as we say, in what shop you buy it from. Okay, let's take a look at the features and design. Now the DE89 comes in a few variations. It comes in some different handles. You get a classic version, which is plain. You get a line version. You get a line version, which I had one of them in the past, and I sold a load of my shaving gear. I've had to buy this one. This one is the knurled version, and you get a barley handle and an octagonal handle. Another difference is some of them come with a slightly longer handle, where the slightly longer handle is 101 millimeters, 4 inches long. This is the longer handle one. The standard version is 93 millimeters, 3.7 inches. So the longer version is only slightly longer. That also means the longer version is slightly heavier, only a few grams heavier. I think the standard version is 68 grams, and the longer version is supposed to be 70 grams. It's only a couple of grams difference. To give you an idea of how long this is, although this is the 101 millimeter length one, so this is the long version. I'll put the Merkur 23 at the side of it first, so you can see the Merkur 23 is much longer. The Merkur 23C on the left is a long handled razor. I'll also put the Merkur 34C at the side of it, and that's a short handled razor. So you can see really that's kind of somewhere in between. If you buy the standard version of the DE89, it'll be a few millimeters shorter. The handle design of this one is knurled. It's not deeply knurled, this is finely knurled. You can get some razors where this is a very deeply knurled type that offers lots of grip, but there's plenty of grip that this gives anyway. You can see this has a nice chrome finish. Edwin Jagger states that the chrome is triple plated and hand polished. Okay, so it's a 3-part razor, so we undo the handle and we end up with 3 pieces there. There's a top cap, the safety bar, and the handle. Now a 3-piece razor is not quite as easy to do a blade change as what a 2-piece is, and I'll show you that with the Merkur 34C. You'll see the Merkur 34C is 2-piece, so we just undo that handle there and then pop the top off. So you can see that was going to be easier than putting 3 pieces together, but it's no major biggie or a deal breaker, but you can see that's a bit simpler. I'm going to pop a blade in the Merkur 34C first, a 2-part razor, just to compare them for you. We've got a feather blade there to pop in. You actually get a feather blade with the Edwin Jagger DE89 razor. And feather blades are known in the industry as very sharp blades, but Edwin Jagger recommends them with this razor. So the 2-part razor, it goes into the top cap like so. All you have to do is put the 2 parts together, and that's it. Jobs are done with that then. Now with the DE89, it's 3 parts, like I've said. And the same as the Merkur 34C, we put the blade in the top cap, and then we've got to add the safety bar. And with this one, I also have to make sure that the blade is aligned. I can see that. Then attach the handle. Feather blade attached, ready for a shave. That's what I'll be using for the shave. Now one of the major aspects that makes a safety razor aggressive or not, or milder, is the blade gap. That's the distance between the blade and the bottom safety bar. The best measurement I could find with this was 0.71 millimeters. That's mild but not extremely mild, so it's probably between a mild and medium. Now, this is a closed comb DE razor. It's a double-edged razor, 2 edges, 1 edge there, 1 edge there, which shave with both sides. And this bottom section here is what you call a safety bar. Now, this has ridges that supposedly help to guide the hairs before the blade cuts the hair. This safety bar offers protection, and it kind of makes the skin slightly taut as well. Okay, let's head to the bathroom and have a shave. Right, we've got 3 days of growth there. This razor will cut through that no problem. I think I'm going to do a 2 or 3 pass shave and let's see how it goes. It's been some time since I've used this, so it'll be a nice revisit to the razor. And the shaving lubricant of choice today is the Simpson's Sandalwood. I used this on the last video. I'm using it a few times before I review it on the website. It's not a bad scent, it's not that strong. That builds up a decent lard and gives plenty of lubrication, does what it should. I'm also going to be adding a Simpson Sandalwood pre-shave oil as well. Get the face and stuff all washed up before I put the pre-shave on. Dry the face off before putting the pre-shave oil on. I used the Simpson pre-shave oil a couple of times before, and it's quite odd, this bottle, and it's quite good that it's a droplet, but very hard to get drops out. And what I had to do was pop this top bit off and just pour a small amount on my hand. Make sure not too much. Right, let's get this massaged into the whiskers. It's very thick pre-shave oil, this is. One thing with using pre-shave oil is to make sure to get all this washed off before you put using a razor, otherwise the razor gets all oiled up. Another Simpson product I'm going to be using, not that I'm trying to promote Simpsons at all, Simpson Trafalgar synthetic tea-free shaving brush. I'm just going to face lather today. I'm not going to go in a bowl, and I'm just going to face lather this stuff. Get a couple of blobs put on the face. Maybe that'll be enough. A little bit more. Okay, let's get some lather. That'll do. First pass, let's go. A bit rushed today because there's people downstairs and I'm just aware that I'm doing a video, so it's making it a bit tricky today, making me rush. I apologise for that. It's feeling very mild. Maybe a little bit too mild for me. I kind of like razors quite aggressive. However, you know, this is a review for a mild razor, so it's doing and being as it should. Okay, let's give it a rinse and see where we're at. Okay, it's pretty good. We'll do another pass. Let's get some more lard on first. I think I'm just going to go with a 2-pass shave this time, so I'm just going to go against the grain on the second pass because it's quite mild, and I'll be okay with that. For some people, they can't shave against the grain because it's going to cause irritation. You can still just do a single pass anyway with a razor, of course you can. There's ways of doing 1-pass shave, you're stretching your skin and etc, being able to get a close enough shave. So let's go upwards on the neck. It's getting a little bit audible there. Upwards on the cheeks. Check under the nose. Yeah, I still have some hair there under my nose. See if this will cut it in, using it like that. Usually does not for me very well. And what I have to do is pull my nose across, press my nose across rather. Okay, yeah. That's it, right. How are we doing? That feels okay. A few patches to go over lightly with and that should do it. There we go, job done. One thing I'd like to mention, because it's a slightly longer handle is good for on the longer strokes. However, if you've got a bit of a shorter handle, it's very good for going around areas like around the mouth and under the chin. A smaller one gives you more manoeuvrability in a way, but there's not a huge difference between this 101mm version and the 93mm version. So yeah, a great mild shave. I'd say it kind of leans upwards from the mild to medium. Job done.